healthy. You didn't chip your teeth any, did you?
No, hold on, wait 1 second.
I started the recording already. It's not going anywhere, and Deanna doesn't even go on Skype anyway. It's just for you personally. Anything we talk about, so you have it.
Yeah, my lip, I just bit my lip inside, but my teeth are good though.
Okay, I'm sorry for the shit you went through. I wanted to talk about all that shit, and I just woke up at 3 o'clock. Didn't have to take a leak or nothing like usual, and I just immediately looked right to the left, and there was a message. I saw you'd left a message. So the last 48 hours, um, I was getting, like it's time for you to move around more. We got to kick things up a little bit, and I'm like, okay. And then the last 24 hours, it got more serious. And it's not that myself outside knew what was about to happen, but I could feel the energy. And of course, I've been so desperate to get the fuck out of here for so long, but there was a new necessity, and I didn't realize it until I saw your name, that you left the thing that you left the message, and I said, "Shit, something happened." And it took me a minute to get to it. I'm getting a whole lot of help, so I can talk to you, but I'm really, really fucked up. Um, so I kept being told to wait, wait, walk around more, wait. Well, I mean, I just follow orders. Sounds insane, but it's what it is. So, uh, really fucked up. Uh, Sometimes I'll sit there and know I need to get up, and I'm sitting in a chair or this chair or something. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm not at the point where I'm who am I, but I think I told you that I asked myself on the morning of the 12th, how do this has to happen when you're standing, moving. How do you want to, you know, how do you want to do it? And I said, I guess going up the stairs. But now it's like I said, I can't put any more of my energy into this body to talk to you. And I'm so fucked up. But that's insane. They went crazy all over John, Johnny, but he was strong energy, but he wasn't as strong as you as a person. But he was the one who is in the forefront, other than me, that is going to be talking about this stuff. And then he's gone, so you're taking over. You have your job plus taking over a bit of his. Um, it's like Brett. Um, Brett's involved in this stuff, of course, but he doesn't. He's not going out to be in the public eye, and you are. So let me ask you what you can see and feel about what happened, and then we'll talk about it if that's okay.
Mm,
What went down?
well, pretty much I was driving and this was after a storm had passed and the road was wet, so I made a turn and then I'm going downhill and then someone was um, about to cut me off and then they decided to stop, which is crazy. But before they decided to stop, I already hit the brakes So then I just kind of like slid and then kind of like fell off the bike.
Okay. Is the bike okay? Just scratched up?
No, I don't know. I haven't looked at it, but I know that I seen the brake, the handle brake come off. So yeah,
Yeah.
that it is.
All right. Because what do you, without hurting yourself or pushing yourself, do you feel or see anything, mostly feel anything about who did what to you?
Mm, no, yeah, there's because I'm trying to like I knew it almost feels like I want to believe that I could have avoided it. But then there were certain things that were telling me that I didn't need to do certain things to make it happen in this particular way. So yeah,
You
I,
were being fucked with.
yeah.
Um, do you have any, now this I have to ask you. Let me tell you, and I'll do this a little differently. Uh, uh, wow. I'm hitting this body as hard as I can, fucking it up, trying to get out of here. Um, what I was seeing, I mean, as soon as that happened, I was awake. I couldn't go to sleep, and like I said, I didn't wake up to take a leak. I was just woken up for the message, and like I wake up and the room can be 68 degrees, and I got two real skimpy little blankets on. I mean, they're real thin, like micrometer thin Walmart shit, and I'm burning. I mean, I'm burning up. And then it'll be 70 degrees, and I'll have three of those little throws on me, and then I'm
Even with
heating.
the fan on,
Huh?
even with the fan on.
Well, I turn the fan on, but I'm still
Oh,
burning up, and I leave the. I got three. I got the big overhead. I have another one off to the right, aiming towards me, and then one on the left that goes by me on the left-hand side, so it creates a draft. So depending on how much air I need, I can use different fans. But it's just the body from inside. I'm like burning up. I keep thinking of one of those compost piles in the summer when it's hot and then there's smoke coming off the damn grass because there's shit deteriorating in it, breaking down. Uh, really feel like shit with all this stuff, you know, going through this, but that's nothing compared to how you feel. Um, so anyway, I was looking and I could mostly feel, but kind of see and understand through the field. There was male essence that had little Fae in it, and this motherfucking faggot asshole said, "I'm the new king. I am the new king, and I'm going to be in charge of all this shit." And he can't fuck me. Um, he can't really do shit to Deanna. And you're strong as shit. He can't do shit to you, so he had to find a way to fuck with you. That wasn't an attack on you personally, as he had to use someone else. He had to fucking fuck someone else up. Um, you're right in the middle of this stuff. about to do some very important stuff, and he doesn't want you talking that shit. You're supposed to say he's the new God. I mean, that's what he was thinking. Sick motherfucker. So anyway, sorry, I shouldn't have touched my head. Sometimes I touch the top of my head and it feels soft and it hurts like a motherfucker. Anyway, so that's why he was aggressive towards you. And I just relaxed, and whatever I was going to see, I was going to see. It's natural, you know. And he had talked to to the person in the vehicle, to their spirit guide, and said, "This shit's going on. I'm taking over." And the person's spirit guide, the driver's spirit guide, was just a soul. I look at the spirit inside the driver, and she's female, with a bit of male, energy in there, like 30% or something, somewhere around there. And I don't know, was it a male driving? Because that's what I was seeing, a male driving. And it wasn't like to try to kill you or something, but it was to fuck you up. They were pushing him, you were supposed to be 4 times as fucked up as you are, the hurt, the damage. And and then some energy came in and intervened. One part of me out there got involved and made the person, no, fuck no, slam on the brakes. But the damage was basically already done, because like I said, I was aware of something. I didn't know what the hell it was. And I can't pinpoint exactly how, because I'm so fucked up. You have no idea what it's like to go kill shit anymore. It's like I make a sphere and I can see holes in it. I mean, indentations, not holes, but like you take a round bubble and you put your finger in it, like it's melted glass, you put your finger in, it makes an indentation. I can still do it, but it's hell. And I've been killing shit. There's like 100 of them, and then there's always like close to 1 million that are in the background, and they're all little fucking faggot souls. I killed a bunch of them the other day, and one of them I saved. And I said, "You just, following the idiots," and I saved him and put his spirit mate with him, and he's stored. I can go back and change whatever, but when I get out of here, I'm gonna go crazy, killing everything immediately. That's any kind of problem, and I know. I look at them, and I know them. Number one, but number two, I read their frequencies. I know their intentions before they make up their mind. I just gotta get the fuck out of here. There's nothing I can do physically to make it happen quicker. I'm incapable. It's just, just listening and moving around more, and then stopping, and go up and down the stairs a bit more, because I'll forget something, which is normal, but I get pushed up and down, and I have a bad feeling I'm probably going to fall 3, 4, 7 or 8 times, 14 times, whatever, before I get my final drop. I don't know.
You know how many times a day you might go up and down the stairs?
Well, going in one, like from up to down or from down to up, each trip, up or down, I count as one trip. Excuse me. Average probably about 8. So, but it's now going up. But I listen to myself, because I go in there, I work in the head, on the brain, And then tell myself I feel it happening. I said I'll get up and do it now, and I can no, stop. You let me finish. So, but because of what happened, the urgency has just tripled. So, and it was already in bonsai mode, you know.
Yeah, I was kind of like getting the feeling like if Jay's gonna go soon, then there has to be something that I notice that is like proof for me that it's about to happen, and this is that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's so damn close. It's like Lily was telling me a couple of days ago. She goes, "Honey, you're just hanging out of that body. They're all happy because they've been, seeing the progress. But now it's like their feeling is like any minute. So, and I got the extra medication I need magically from a different pharmacy. They sent me, this other breather. So now I've got 2 months worth of that stuff, which I'm not gonna fucking better not be here.
Oh, you still there, Jay? It's 11:06 on July 16th, and the screen froze. You can see me now,
Oh, okay. There we go. It
but
came back.
I better not be here. And then I said, you kind of froze up, and I said, are you still there?
Yeah, there's uh I'm so fucked up. Sorry. You know how sometimes kites move real fast? I have a thought. It's like a kite blowing by me in the wind, and if it don't have a tail,
Wait, he froze up again. I guess,
okay, we lost connection again. I was just throwing my hand around in front of the monitor like a dummy.
yeah.
Still does that all the time. I think one time it didn't do it in the last couple of months or something. What about his energy? Oh, he's a fucking energy slob, man. His fucking energy's all over the place. um, I'm sorry that happened to you.
Okay, man.
I'm doing everything I can, you know. I'm going out to the curb to get the garbage can in a little bit. I got a delivery from Publix and then a delivery from Walmart. Duh. I get like Publix, I get their fried chicken tenders. I get 2 pounds of it. Then I just break it up into small pieces and I'll put it in. I make rice and I put it in rice with some canned black beans, some frozen green beans. I mix stuff up and a can of chili. I mix it all. I mix up like 2, 3 containers at one time, like 2, 3 meals. But it lasts a long time, so I can get the food I need to take care of myself. But it's not like going crazy with the DoorDash, and sometimes I'm just so fucked up. I have to get DoorDash. Yeah, the
Because
other chick.
you still have to prepare all that stuff every day.
Well, yeah, I prepare it once, and then I have enough for 2, 3 days. Like 30, because I'm so fucked up. I don't know how I'm talking. I don't know how anybody, you know. I haven't seen some stuff with Einstein. And I met him one time as Gandhi. It was like passing by high and going, and he just looked at me. And Einstein's thought was, look at that. It's like a huge lion. The image of a huge lion, aggressive, powerful lion in a little man.
Was that when you were fasting?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
You weren't always skinny as Gandhi. It was just more towards the end of your life.
I was always slender. I was always slender. Yeah, I was always thin, but in the end, it was, really rough, and my organs were all, you know, breaking down like now. Um, I was looking at myself. Something was wrong inside. A day or two at the most ago, and I said something's wrong with me internally, and I felt the pain, and I told myself it's just a little internal bleeding. We'll have it stopped by tomorrow. I've had that a few times, or actually, seeing the blood.
Jay, do you know, like, with this right here, should I cut this open?
That blister.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I used to do, there's a little pain when you do it, but I'd open it up, let it bleed out, and then as it closes, it's a little sensitive, but it heals up quick. That was brutal. I just fucking bit it with my teeth. Don't do that. That motherfucker, Jay, he's crazy. Goddamn, he's crazy motherfucker. I would have done good on some talk shows, just
Yeah.
talking with some people about this and that and this and that, about, well, how you want to do it? And I just tell them point blank. I said, look, it's not my fault. You can't see this shit. And said, you have no power level compared to mine. So, no one's ever brought it because no one was ever able, because they'd have their ass whooped too bad. They'd be stopped. You can't stop me. I'm a herd of elephants driving one of those big earth movers, man. Good fucking luck. If you're in front of me, bye. Push you down the ground like a little seed. But it's just, I could give them such explicit answers on any question they had. And they'd be like, I've never heard any of this shit, but something different about that man. And he ain't making shit up. Keep saying the same thing. Ask him something with same thing with a different question or whatever. He gets annoyed and just says, look, I told you already. And re-say it, it's just, I wasn't supposed to meet everybody. I was supposed to do my job and get out of here. When I got a hold of the original ones and I was having a hard time getting out, other shit was attacking me, like using my sister to take away the house and everything. I was like, this is fucked. And before that happened, I was seeing where the end was going to be coming for too long, and where it was time for me to leave anyway. Is what I mean. And then, oh shit. Sorry, I am so fucked up. And then the next thing I know, I'm fighting with Aramelius and even my brother Armelius, who I'm very close with. He's not very smart. And he was hoping that everything would be fine. I just come home, everything would be fine, and just keep going. He didn't know what I was going to do, but he's just not that smart. I'll fix that when I get out of here, but put some of my understanding inside him, and he'll be a lot better. He'll be, oh, sorry about that. You got hit hard, man.
Yeah. They had gave me stitches, and I had to get glued my lip. Yeah, and I think I have like a gash on my chin. But that's pretty much it,
Yeah.
though.
It's a good thing you're so goddamn fucking tough. You're like a chunk of muscle, man. You beat it up, it gets sore, a little cut, but it's still a big chunk of muscle. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be making you, saying things for you to laugh. I'm sorry, but I'm doing everything I can to get out of here. I got a little bit annoyed this morning and about what happened, and it never should have been allowed. It should have been. I would have stopped it from outside of the body, but also Aaron would have made sure it never happened because you got bodyguards waiting. But nothing happens until I'm gone. While I'm home, I'll start killing shit and everything, and then Aaron's full speed ahead. And they won't let him. If he does anything to get involved, anything whatsoever, they'll lock him, put him up in jail, take his ship. I mean, it'll fuck everything up. And he knows that, and he's frustrated. It's like all of us are down at the beach, we're in our swimsuits, and our hands and ankles are tied. And there's a chain that connects us all. Let's go swimming. Fuck you. You ain't going nowhere. I'm not moving. I'm sorry. I just apologize for trying to be funny, and here I go doing it again. But it's gotten more serious. I don't know whatever it takes to get out of here, I'll be getting, it's happening. There's like nothing here, you know? It's a fucking warm, disgusting mass of torn up, dilapidated, disintegrating flesh. Human compost pile, internally and externally. My head's killing me now. I'll tell myself, all right, go upstairs, go lay down for a while. Or come down here and get something to eat, or, get on the computer and do the solitaire thing and the games. And I was telling myself, asking myself, like, what do you want? He said, do the pictures. What he was talking about is they have a mahjong. It's a game where there's a bunch of tiles like dominoes, So, or do the numbers, which is the cards, or do the colors, which is the jewel 2. It's almost only ever been the colors, but now it's crank up time. Speed up. Increase velocity time, whatever. I need to. I need to go. I float when I go take care of the cats. How much longer? Nobody knows. It's not good, and I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just fucking really hard to kill. I'm not fast enough to get in front of a truck. They dodge me. Either that or they'd hit me and I go flying, bouncing off the street, and they put a dent in the fucking Mack truck. What did I hit? I think it was a moose. I don't know. It looked more like a hippo. Fucking hit a living turd. That's how I feel, though. I'm so sick of this. Okay, well, look, thanks for the talk. I appreciate it. I'm sorry if it was kind of painful. I know you hurt. Oh yeah, watch those pain pills too, the oxycodones. Use them for a week or something, and start getting yourself away from them. The longer you have them, the less effect they have on you, and the more they break down your natural pain inhibitors to where you need to take more, and you get less. When I would get stuck in those things for a while, a year or something like that, fucking hurting all the time. I quit cold turkey, which they say don't do that. It might kill you. I said, oh, good. I can only hope. Uh, so I quit cold turkey, and the next thing you know, you get through it, and my pain tolerance was way back up again. And you have a high pain tolerance.
Yeah.
So it's like, motherfucker. Oh. All right, man. Look, at any time, give me a call. Okay, I can't promise much here, but
Yeah, you're good,
I'll
bro.
do what I can. But I'm doing everything I can. I feel bad because I guess this morning or yesterday morning, I don't remember. I was, getting told get out of bed. It was at 4 o'clock. I was getting told to get up, and I didn't start moving till after 5. And I said, "Man, I can't. I mean, I'm so tired. I can't hardly move." But then again, that's a good thing. The fact that I'm that fucked up. All right, man. I'm sorry to hear about all this shit. I'm glad you're so tough.
Yeah, man.
I'm doing everything I can, man. This body, it's not going to function much longer. Bitch. That's right. Wait till all the fun starts, and you get to watch everyone die. And it's sad to see the animals go, but remember, it's just their bodies because they were taken home. Lily is going to be through me, and I do all the destruction, like I said in that little quick video, 4 videos or something, video messages. And she takes care of the people that deserve it, and the other ones, she doesn't do shit because I'm tearing them up. But the other ones, she feels frequencies and stuff like I do, you know. Sensitive. Wow. Okay, I gotta go.
Love you, bro.
I love you, man. Take care. And Brett's probably gonna get a hold of you to say hi. I told him that you got hurt, and I didn't know if ands or buts. I thought you actually hit the side of the car, but what a fucking nightmare. Fucking assholes, worthless shit. So I told him, and you were up late at the hospital and everything. I said you might want to wait till about 4 or something to call. All right, man. Take care. Anything, question or anything I can do, let me know, okay?
Love you, bro.
Love you, man. I'll see you in a little bit.